Well, hello and welcome everybody. Remote Randy Replay, or Randy Remote Replay, or Randy Replay Remote version, however you want to say it, back at it again. And Minnesota Vikings football is on the air online all across the SSN. In a whirlwind that has been a trade carousel, it seems like, this year, we have more to report. Big trades coming out of Kansas City, Seattle, Cincinnati, the Packers making a trade today, and then, of course, the Ravens on probably one of the most busiest couple of weeks in the NFL in terms of trade happenings. Minnesota escapes Chicago, escapes US Bank, but escapes a narrow victory over Chicago last week. This week, we have to deal with two of the fastest wide receivers in the NFL. Tyreek Hill with a 98 out of 100 speed rated by the NFL. And Jalen Waddle, who also has a 98 speed. And these corners have been getting burned and giving up big yardage. So that will be the main test today as we face the Miami Dolphins here today. Kickoff right around the corner from Hard Rock Stadium. We'll take a look at the injury report as we always do. It's not pretty for the Vikings. We have some big injuries here. Of course, we keep reporting on it. Eric Kendricks done for the season. JJ out 2 more weeks with that ab tear. Jalen Naylor with that dislocated ankle. We have filled that hole. Darden, a wide receiver, a 5'8" wide receiver, has been signed from the practice squad today. We'll take a look at that. And then Lewis Seen with the broken collarbone. He's out 6 weeks. The Minnesota Vikings have traded for a replacement for him. So almost every single team is trading, at least the ones that we follow, and we'll get you all caught up to speed right before kickoff here. And here they are as follows. The Ravens release Cam Sample. Dequez Denard was signed by the Ravens, but that's not why we're here. They also released Tyler Davis and Trenton Irwin. But the Ravens will give a round 1 number 12 overall this year to the Packers, Julio Jones and Marlon Humphrey. And they will give them Tyler Davis, Jaron Reed, and Jair Alexander. So Jair Alexander out of the division, but we have to deal with Marlon Humphrey and Julio Jones. Albeit Julio's a little washed up, but it's still a big name being traded here. Jair Alexander's out of the division, but welcome in Marlon Humphrey. And that's a big trade. But the biggest one being talked about all across the NFL here today. Next year, round 1 3rd overall draft pick goes to the Bengals. Number 116 overall this year. And Marcus Peters for Trenton Irwin, who got signed by the Bengals and then dealt. Cam Sample, so they get him back, and Jamar Chase. Yes, you've read that correctly. Jamar Chase dealt to the Ravens in a wide receiver core that now features Devontae Adams, Odell Beckham Jr., Jamar Chase, and Minnesota native Rashad Bateman. So, holy cow, they are going all in. And Desmond Ridder has a toolbox of wide receivers to throw to now, and my gosh. And in other news, we got a big trade coming by way of Seattle. With the, actually, Mecole Hardman was traded to the Packers. Free safety Derek Forrest traded to the Packers as well. Or traded from the Packers. So Derek Forrest leaves the division, but Mecole Hardman joins it. And, oh boy. And then as we look down, Saints trade Michael Thomas to the Chiefs earlier. Chiefs trade Jamal Adams to the Lions. So more talent coming to the NFC North that we have no idea what to deal with. But the big one is why we're here. Jamison Williams, part of that Jamal Adams trade, by the way. The big one, why we're here, Travis Kelce has been moved from the Chiefs to Seattle Seahawks. Jamal Adams part of that trade as well to get DK Metcalf. So they get Kenneth Walker, Jamal Adams, and DK Metcalf for Travis Kelce. So they throw away the tight end. They get a good, strong safety who eventually goes to Detroit. They get Kenneth Walker, who just put together a good season in Seattle, now has to change to a different scheme in Kansas City. And then they get one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Oh, boy. And now we take a look at your Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings signed Amir Smith-Marset to their practice squad, sending him down. And then they call up Jalen Darden, a 5'8" wide receiver, on a 1-year, $2.46 million deal. Kellen Dyche was released. We're just making little moves. We're not, sending Kirk Cousins away for a number one, But this is the big one that we're getting to here. Jaron Kearse, the strong safety that we use as kind of a flex safety, was traded to the Rams in round 4, number 124 overall, for Taylor Rapp, who's a younger guy and he's more of a scheme fit, and he will be playing free safety. So now instead of having a swing safety that could play linebacker, he was on the line at sometimes blitzing in Jaron Kearse. He played corner, he played safety, he played all over the field defensively. Now we have a for sure straight free safety in Taylor Rapp, who comes by way of trade. Excuse me. Still dealing with the repercussions of the COVID-19 variety is Randy Replay. But anyway, Taylor Rapp, welcome to Minnesota. Okay, so that took a little bit longer than what we planned for. Kickoff literally moments away. Minnesota Vikings, Miami Dolphins. How are the corners going to react to the two fastest wide receivers in the NFL? Let's find out. Kickoff. Who's next? Hello and welcome. It's raining down here in Florida. As you can see, there's Tua Tagovailoa and the rest of the Dolphins. Trayvon Diggs, the man of the hour. He has a big test. As you see the flyover happening moments ago, we will show you player introductions as we normally do. Minnesota wearing their throwback jerseys, one of the best jerseys in the NFL, if you ask Randy Replay. And they have a big test, these corners. A cornerback room that has given up a lot of yards this year now faces two of the fastest in the NFL. It's been the storyline all week. The Dolphins defense can get after people. Only one interception this year for this defensive crew for the Dolphins, but my goodness, are they good up front. So that will be the tale of the tape. Can these corners match up with the speed of these wide receivers? And they're going to have to today. It is a rain game, so the first weather game of the season for the Minnesota Vikings. Not used to it. How will that factor in? We're going to find out, as the Dolphins have won the toss, have elected to receive first, and we are just about ready for kickoff here. You guys are watching from Hard Rock Stadium. I am announcing from my in-home studio, safely tucked away in St. Louis Park. So here we go. It is rainy. It is windy. We have a 6-mile-an-hour gust coming in from the now left side of the stadium, and boom, we are underway. A rare returnable kick for the Dolphins, and or for Greg Joseph, really, and he'll bring it up. After a good return, here comes the Dolphins offense. And out by this man, Tua Tagovailoa. He's 125, 196, 1481, 9 touchdowns, 4 picks on the season. Minnesota gets a breather after this week. We go into the bye week, and then it is the trade deadline and the fan appreciation week. Discount tickets, discount concessions, and raffle vendors going all around the stadium. Tickets available still for this sold out, well, supposedly sold out event. It should be anyway, as Mostert will take it left side for 14 yards. Tickets still available. Vikings.com/tickets. Randy Replay botching the spot, but it's okay. So also Raheem Mostert, one of the fastest running backs in the NFL. This team is built for speed. And we have not faced a team like this yet. Mostert again up the middle, minimal gain, a couple yards there. And notable inactives. It's been the storyline of the NFL. Big injuries coming across for the Minnesota Vikings. And we're going to see how it's felt here. As Taylor Rapp now in the linebacker spot here. Tua from the split back shotgun gets the snap. Big throw. Tipped away from Mostert. And I do believe that was Javon Holland on the interception. On the tip, rather. You wish it was an interception. And it's very different calling games from at home than it is in the stadium, so you will have to forgive me. Tua from the gun gets the snap. Big throw left side, caught inbounds by the tight end Jasicki. Oh boy. So first year head coach Kevin O'Connell, a 3-2 operation. See how he wants to handle this. Big clothesline by Javon Holland after Cohen. Tyreek Cohen will get his first carry of the game. We'll see what they got playing here. Split back shotgun. It's a give. Looks like to Mostert. He's not going to get the first down. It's 3rd and inches now. Gotta believe they're going to give it to him again. Minnesota. Mostert give. Tackled. But not before he gets the first down. Run up the middle. Good enough for a first. Troy Dye on the stop. Oh boy. Gotta get in between these tackles here if you're Minnesota. Tua from the gun. Man in motion. It's an end around to Waddle. Waddle's got good blocking, and the pesky end around will work for the Dolphins. As Jalen Waddle will score on the pesky end around. Oh no. So it's early 6-0, 7 pending the kick. Snap spot kick. It's all good. 7-0, 12:24 left to go here in the first. Minnesota's offense will get the ball back, and that guy right there under some criticism. Fumbled 3 times in the last game against the Bears. One of them was called back. But still, 2 rare fumbles in a game by Dalvin Cook. How long can he be trusted? As Cordero Patterson will watch it go out the back of the end zone for a Dolphins touchback. And out comes Kirk Cousins. We'll take a look at his numbers here momentarily. He is 2,281 yards, 17 touchdowns, 13 picks on the young season, and we'll see what they got planned here for their first drive. And it's not known if we'll see Darden at all today or not, newly signed wide receiver, but we'll take a look. They start out. It's a play action going for Thielen, and it's intercepted. Oh boy. So there you go. TJ Hawkinson on the tackle. Jones with the pick. You got to float it a little bit more than that. And these deep throws to the right for Thielen. Kirk has been underthrowing them all season. And Jones with the pick. Mostert in the backfield. Tua. Danielle Hunter almost got there. This is going to be roughing the passer on Danielle Hunter, and oh boy. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. We'll take a peek at it. We will take a peek at it. So Tua. Ball. Ooh, actually, they went high-low. If anything, it should be on Za'Darius. Za'Darius Smith came off a block and hit Tua's left leg. If anything, this should be on Za'Darius Smith because Danielle Hunter's just basically, he's one stride away. Oh, man. Maybe they got the wrong guy. Either way, it is roughing the passer. Minnesota will be faced with a 1st and 10 from the 15 now. And there's Mostert. He's going to dance around, and Minnesota will not be able to bring him down. Mostert with a touchdown, and my goodness. We've talked about the wide receivers, and it's the running game that's killing us here today. And how do you not... Trayvon Diggs, how do you not make that tackle? Oh, boy. So we're already down 13-0. This to make it 14. Teddy Bridgewater, former Viking, to hold. Snap, spot, kick. It's all good. Got to get something going here if you're the Vikings. Kirk from the gun gets the snap. Throws. Complete. KJ Osborne. He will get the catch. Had to jump up. Kirk kind of threw it a little bit too high, and we've been talking about Kirk Cousins floating balls, and that is exactly what we mean. He throws them a little bit too high. Maybe it slipped out of his hands, sure, but I mean, geez, man. Here we go. Kirk Cousins from the empty set, needing a 1st down to keep the drive alive. 3rd and 4. Weird snap corralled. Throws. Picked. Wasn't even going for Tyler Johnson, it looked like, but Buda Baker rather would get the pick. And it looked like he was trying to throw it deep to TJ Hawkinson, and Tyler didn't even react. I mean, this team is falling apart here early in this game, and we can't have this. 1st and 10. Big throw. It's caught. Miami Dolphins, Jalen Waddle with the catch, and he does the waddle. And we've talked about it. We talked about it. Jalen Johnson had some safety help. And this thing's just oh boy. This thing is just a rout now, just to make it 21-0. Snap, spot, kick, no pressure, and it's good. 9:22 left to go here in the 1st half. Already in jeopardy of going 3-3 on the young season. We cannot have this. There's the kick. Patterson will let it bounce, and the Dolphins in the split back shotgun. It's another run to Mostert. Another big Eddie fumbles, put it on the ground. Somebody get that ball. It's Dalvin Tomlinson. So Javon Holland will come in. Dalvin Tomlinson will get the fumble, and we finally turn over a team. Now, was he down? The ball was kicked. We're going to take a look. He was not down, and it's Minnesota ball. Greg Joseph on to attempt a 64-yard field goal into the wind. The snap, the spot, the kick. That's no good. No good. He missed it wide right. Finally showing some life here on the defense, and there's nothing to show for this team right now. Throw left side, picked. Trayvon Diggs with the interception, the diving pick. Kobe and Trayvon Diggs with a diving interception on Jalen Waddle. He took it out of his hands. I mean, he pilfered it. He pilfered it from Jalen Waddle. And as you see, Kirk is a little flabbergasted. He's like, are you sure we're going out there again already? Line of scrimmage from the gun, gets the snap. It's a throw. Caught. KJ Osborne, hold on to that ball. He does. 1st down, Vikings. They go no huddle. So the Vikings will go no huddle. Kirk changing the play at the line of scrimmage once again. Gets the snap. Throws. Incomplete, under pressure, intended, I'm assuming, for KJ Osborne. Insurmountable for this offensive line. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Cousins, snap, throw. Caught. TJ, hold on to that ball. He does. 1st down, converted again. Oh, Nelly, what a play. Now the Vikings will change the play, I do believe. Kirk Cousins talks to the line, gets the snap, looks, fires. Thielen down to the 2. Trying to work something over on the right side. He had to come back left, and he hit Thielen, but that play was designed to go to the right. He had Cordero Patterson gaining space. But my heavens, here we go. From the 2:21 left to go here in the first quarter. The Vikings need a score. Let's give it to Dalvin. He's not going to do anything. They go no huddle. So nothing given up by Dalvin here. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Looks, fires end zone. Caught Thielen, touchdown. Adam Thielen with his 9th touchdown of the season. And he's just been producing in the absence of JJ. Or maybe that was that intended for KJ? Oh my God, either way. Adam Thielen may have stolen one from KJ. And another point being pointed out here. He had to reach for that one, so Joseph's kick is up and it's good to the right. Oh boy. So 21-7. Kirk, a little bit of inconsistency showing here today. And the inaccuracy is, oh boy, it's reeling its ugly head here today as Adam Thielen had to fully extend for that one. But it is a score. 21-7, 1:54 left to go here, first quarter. Big hit put on CJ Ham. Harrison Phillips. And now it's a big 3rd and 10 as Minnesota looks to get the ball back here. Tua from the gun gets the snap. Looks right. Throws middle. Caught. Big hit. Forces a... Well, that'll be the end of the first. We'll see what Miami wants to do as we come back. Tariq Cohen, his first catch in the game. And we're getting delayed from the whistle here. They're working on spotting the ball. Either way, it is the end of the first quarter. 21-7 as the neon lights come out here in Hard Rock Stadium. Your score at the half, or at the end of the first. My God, Randy Replay sucks. So they will send out the field goal unit this to make it 24-7. Right hash from the 36. Snap spot kick. It's perfect. It is good, just barely. Oh boy. Just barely squeezes over. Oh my heavens, we almost had a doink. If you do, damned if you don't in the run game here. It seems like. So Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Looks and fumbles the ball. Somebody please get back to it. It's Williams. He's going to fall on it, but this will be a big loss. Loss of 20 yards, and my God, somebody needs to block up front. I mean, there's nothing going on in the way of the pass blocking here. Kirk Cousins is being lit up as soon as he gets the ball. After he makes his drop, he cannot make his reads here. So 3rd and 27, big play here. We'll see what they want to do. Cousins from the empty setback gets the snap, throws for Thielen. What the fuck else is new? And another interception, 3rd of the game, 3rd of the first half, and I do believe this thing is over. Oh boy, another interception. Kirk Cousins not able to float it over the defender. And Needham will get an interception just by undercutting a route that Cousins had no business throwing. It is what it is. Minnesota not coming out to play here this week. Minnesota will play press. It is a play action. Big short throw to Tyreek Hill. Boy. So here we go. They need to get back into this thing. They need to get it back now. Tua. Give to Mostert out of the split back. It will run into his own guys, but still somehow get 2 yards. Tua empty setback. It's the snap. Looks right. All day to throw. Harrison Phillips barreling down. It's a throw. Caught. Jalen Waddle. No, Tyreek Hill does a backflip on Cam Bynum. And if you're Cam Bynum, I don't know how you play that any better without getting called for pass interference. He was right there. Yes, that's Tyreek being Tyreek. And the rain has got to be playing a factor. There just has to be. How do you go from last week's game to this week's, now down 31-7? Snap spot kick is good, 31-7. Yeah, so the bye week will be welcomed with open arms as the offense just looks abysmal out here. CJ Ham talking to Kirk Cousins, who has thrown 3 first half interceptions. 11:56 left to go. Oh, bobbled the kickoff. Spinning and falling, get up! He's not going to get up. Oh my heavens, come on, man. Cordero Patterson brings it up to the 29. Run right side, Dalvin. He gets 0 blocking, no gain, and down goes Adam Thielen. Wow, this is perfect. This is exactly what the team needs. Adam Thielen down on the field, and they're cheering. Adam Thielen will leave. Leave the field to play. We give him covenant claps, but my God, what else could happen here? I mean, this team is imploding. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Weird snap corral. Throw right side. Caught, and I do believe that is Colin Johnson on the catch. He will come up. Xavier Howard on the tackle. 3rd and 7 now. Cousins from the empty set gets the snap. Throw. Colin Johnson catch. Not going to make it. Not going to make it. Elbow bursitis. Now again, or bursitis, whatever. He will be held out for the remainder of the game. It is 4th and 1. Minnesota's going to get a little bit aggressive here, and they're going to go for it. So here we go. Adam Thielen out there for this play. And Dalvin Cook will get it. Takes a big shot. But, I mean, you're down big in this game. Why the hell not? Big shot, holds onto the ball. We get another opportunity. I formation for Minnesota. Cousins. Play action. Throws it deep for Thielen. It's picked. Big hit, CJ Ham. It's not going to matter. Xavier Howard gets in on the interception rain dance. And my God, Kirk, you got to float these. Kirk Cousins underthrowing every single pass here tonight. I think you blow the team up. I really do. I mean, this is not a 3-2 team. This team should not be on top of the NFC North. Here we go. I formation. Mostert behind Tua. Oh my God. Another big run. Big hit. Javon Holland. It's not going to matter. It is a first down. It's too much speed on this offense. Tua from the gun. Gets the snap. Throws middle. This is going to be roughing the passer. This one's coming back. Or going forward, however you want to look at it. And the I formation will rear its ugly head here. Gaskin behind Tua. Gaskin will get the carry. He will lose a yard. By DJ Wanham celebrating. Actually, Javon Holland on the tackle. Excuse me. 2nd and goal. Gaskin up the middle. Couple yard gainer. This will bring up 3rd and goal now. Minnesota needing a stop. They need it now. Tua. Shotgun. Snap. Corralled. Throw. Incoming. Out of bounds. They hold him to a field goal opportunity. Just to make it 34-7. Snap spot kick. It's all good. So Minnesota, pending any weirdness. Greg Joseph will come on for a big 58-yarder. Take a look here. Snap, spot, kick. Not even close. Shanked it wide right, and my God. So 2 timeouts, 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Cousins from the gun gets the snap, short throw across the middle, quick throw across the middle. KJ Osborne has blocking. KJ Osborne slips a tackle up to the 22. And that is not the 2-minute warning. That is a timeout called by Minnesota. The on-screen graphics are lying to you. So KJ Osborne giving Minnesota a little hope here, as he has been doing most of the season. Cousins from the gun. Snap corral, throw, Tyler catch down to the 4. They call another timeout. So now the question becomes, do you give Tua Tagovailoa too much time here? Either way, you got a guy in the backfield in Dalvin Cook, who's been running with an absolute purpose. Kirk Cousins tries to get him to jump. It is a gift to Dalvin. Dalvin not going to get it. Not even close, but now you can kind of slow things down and take your time, as that is exactly what the Vikings will do. Out of the gun comes Cousins. He's got Dalvin Cook to his right. Gets the snap. Sacked. I mean, if you're going to do this down here this late, down in this side of the field, you've got to block. Like you... It's just becoming ridiculous here. Anyway, 3rd and goal. Obvious 2-down territory. If you don't get it, you got to go for it. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Throws it up. KJ Osborne caught down to the 1. So they have it at the 1. No timeouts. They're going to call no huddle. Minnesota needing a play. Snap, spot, give to Dalvin. Good. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin calls his team over. This is this weird dance they do. Dalvin will run it in for the 6th time this season. They do this little dance. We still don't know what the meaning is. But Dalvin Cook, defense expecting a pass. And don't call it a comeback, but Dalvin runs it in for the Vikings. This to make it 34-14 in a 20-point game. Greg Joseph, who missed 2 kicks. This is another one. Par for the course today, I'm afraid, my friends. Par for the course, as Greg Joseph back to his missing ways here. Now has missed 2 field goals and an extra point. But he can kick it out the back of the end zone with much prestige. I don't get it. Anyway, the rain, the enemy here today. And we still got another half of football. Tua coming out in the gun. Minnesota switches to press coverage. Tua, snap. Throw right side, wide open. Jalen Rutherford Waddle the 4th, and he goes for 6. Javon Holland and Jalen Johnson giving chase, but it's not going to matter. Minnesota should have, as you see the previous play art on the right side, they should have had a deep safety. They did not. Broken defensive play leads to a big deficit once again. Snap, spot, kick to make it 41-13 is good. 25 seconds left to go in the half. Can we just board the bus and get home? This is ridiculous. And Randy Replay, if he hasn't been fined yet, will be fined for this game by the NFL, the SSN. Cordero Patterson, a little return up to the 24. He's slow to get up now. That's just what this team needs, is another injury. Dalvin Cook getting last second talking tos by the coach. And here we go. Cousins from the gun gets the snap. Throws. He's got a man deep. It's KJ Osborne. I do believe he did get out of bounds. Yes, indeed. And now they will switch to the deep safeties. 3 deep safeties across the board for the Dolphins. Cousins looks. Fumble. And just go to the half. You guys aren't going to do anything anymore this season. It's over. It's done. Go to the half. That's exactly what we'll do. (41-13). The rain covering up the score for the Dolphins. Maybe that's a good thing. 41-13 at the half. We'll take a look around the league as we normally do, and we'll see what other teams are doing. NFC North, it is a final. The Bears all of a sudden turned on the Jets. They put up 49 points against the Commanders. Justin Fields, 5 touchdowns in that one. They are now 2-4, climbing in the NFC North. A little bit east of them, the Cleveland Browns of Anaheim. Deshaun Watson puts together a 2-touchdown day. They lead the Patriots 14-0. Must be nice. In Indianapolis, the Jacksonville Jaguars of Florida. Trey Lance has a touchdown in that one. They lead 14-7 just going into the half. Oh my goodness. And hello and welcome back into the booth. Well, you guys aren't in the booth. I'm not in the booth. I'm at home. Team is in Miami and they're down big at the half. You got to wonder what that halftime speech is going to... His coach is going to be loud and pissed. And Kevin O'Connell, this is his first year doing it. I'm not even sure he knows how to react. I mean, Randy Replay getting a little upset on the broadcast, but my goodness, you can only imagine what's being said in that locker room right now as Kirk Cousins in the first half. QB rating of 55.9. It is 24-38. 292, 1 touchdowns, 4 picks. Ball's just slipping out of his hands. He's floating it. He's underthrowing it. I mean, we said it during the broadcast. Ever since London, this team has not been the same. They do need a bye week, and it's good that we draw it here in week 7 coming up. Dalvin Cook, 14 carries, 28 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 fumble. His third in 2 games. Oh boy. Receiving, Tyler Johnson leads the day, 6 catches, 92 yards. KJ Osborne, 5 for 98. Had that big one going out of bounds near the end of the first half. TJ Hawkinson, 5 for 52. Colin Johnson, 3 for 21. And Adam Thielen, who left the game with an injury, 3 catches, 24 yards, and a touchdown. They're keeping him out there, but you got to believe it's only for bait, as Tyler Johnson able to feast on that absence. Nobody cares about blocking. Going to go to defense. Look at the tackle leaders. It is Javon Holland with 6, Trayvon Diggs, Jordan Hicks, and Taylor Rapp, newly signed Viking, with 4 each. No sacks in the first half. His pass rush is incapable and incompetent, to say the least. Interceptions, we do have one by Trayvon Diggs. What did we say? 6, 7, 8? In 3 games? 7 maybe? 10? Who knows? Who cares? We're down big. Season's over. Pass deflections, Jalen Johnson has 2. Carlton Davis has 1. Greg Joseph missing 2. 1 from a record-setting 64 yards. And another from, I want to say, about 46, 47. And an extra point he missed as well. So 3 missed kicks by Greg Joseph. And, second half, you got to score. You got to score now. You got to score in bunches. Defense, you have to contain Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, who has just been dominating you. And get a sack. For the love of all that is moly, please get a sack. This has been Randy Replay. Second half football. Next. Adam Thielen, who knows? Cousins from the gun again. Thielen in the backfield. Gets the snap. Throws right side. Intercepted and a touchdown. Need him second of the game. And pack it in. This game's over. It's finito. It's done. It's kaput. Kirk Cousins cannot be counted on the rest of the way. Look for him to be traded. We will burn US Bank to the ground and rebuild it upon the ashes of a broken season. This is not a 3-2 football team. They are frauds in the NFC North, and they will lose every single game going forward. 14:01 left to go here. 48 pending the kick. It's good. 48-13. Ladies and gentlemen, Dalvin Cook is here. We see his stats, but more importantly, Andrew Gordon will take over at quarterback. Kirk Cousins has been benched, and Andrew Gordon will take over. He wears number 5. Probably don't know who he is. I don't either. First play of his day will be a Dalvin Cook handoff, and Dalvin Cook slips the tackle. Dalvin Cook up to the 40. Dalvin Cook across the 50, and where the hell has he been all game? What the hell was that? Dalvin Cook, big run for the first down. Slipping tackles left and right. Where has he been? Nelly. So here we go. Vikings finally showing some life here. Gordon to throw. Incomplete. It does it as soon as Cousins leaves, right? That's the way of the road. So Gordon's first pass is a Viking, incomplete. See him do it again here. Across the middle, incomplete. The offensive line is the worst in the NFL by a far. It's not even close. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back successful Dalvin Cook runs. Gordon gets the snap. Quick throw left side. Caught Thielen. Thielen slips the tackles. Thielen, who is injured, down to the 28. I mean, what else can you do? Like, what else should you do? The season's over. You might as well use him until he gets injured and out for the rest of the way. Gordon, I formation, run Dalvin. Left side, cuts it back towards the middle. He'll get about 4 yards there. Nearing 100 on his day. Number 1 running back in the NFL coming into play today in terms of yardage, I do believe. Gordon. Snap, shotgun, throw, right side, KJ Osborne. KJ's got an angle. KJ tries to jump a defender. Not going to happen, Captain, and he's down to the 3. So Minnesota from the 3. See what they want to do here. They have options as Gordon will call KJ Osborne from left to right. You see it happening. You're not an idiot. So from the 3, to give Dalvin up the middle, no good. They're going to go no huddle, though. They're going no huddle. Gordon gets the snap. Set up screen to Dalvin. Dalvin pushing down to the 1. So Dalvin Cook from the 1, or down to the 1, however you want to look at it. Minnesota coming out under center. Throw. Intercepted. Gordon throws left side, and Blank will pick him off. And if you're Adam Thielen, you cannot give up the you cannot give up the underneath pressure like that. He just lets him get underneath him. I mean, a savvy veteran like Adam Thielen should know this. This isn't elementary, dear Watson. My heavens. Tua under center gives it to Mostert. Ooh, Mostert and Javon Holland will take a bad angle. Pack it in, boys. That's the game. Touchdown, Mostert. To make it 55-13. I don't know what to say either. This team is it's good. 55-13. I'm not going to talk bad about the team anymore for risk of being fired. Everybody knows what Randy Replay thinks about the team in its current state. Ever since from coming back from London, they haven't been the same. They just haven't looked the same. So maybe that that's Cordero Patterson. Big return up near the 40. He'll mark down at the 39, but my goodness. Wide receiver number 2 in this room here. Now they'll split out a couple wide receivers. They got a bunch now to the right. Gordon gets the snap. Throws it up for KJ. Caught! KJ Osborne waves goodbye. Touchdown, Minnesota. So Anthony, I don't even know his first name. Anthony Gordon Right side to left side to KJ Osborne. This team is doing so bad. I don't know left from right. It's a touchdown. So touchdown Minnesota, touchdown KJ, touchdown AG, touchdown JJ, touchdown AT. Whatever you want to call it. You do what, whatever. Gordon, empty setback, throws. Sliding catch caught Thielen, thrown behind him. Adam Thielen contorts his body and slides like he's in Apex Legends to make the catch. 2-point converted. 51 or 55 to 21. Good throw. Coverage across the defense. This weird pistol formation. And Danielle Hunter will bring down Tua. He came out like a bat out of hell. And Danielle Hunter will get the game's first sack for the Vikings defense. And now we got some bright spots. My 3-hour radio show will not be filled with people calling in talking about how bad the Vikings are. We got some bright spots to talk about. Minnesota fans trying to get up. There's Anthony Gordon standing on the bench looking like a proverbial idiot. And Morstead standing back, ready to punt this thing away. And Randy Reed plays a little negative. There's a fair catch called for. At the 37, he almost muffed it. See if Minnesota has the gusto, the balls, the cojones to do it. Gordon from the gun gets the snap. Quick throw. Deep to TJ Hawkinson, other side of the 40. They go no huddle. Minnesota, my goodness. What is Anthony Gordon bringing to the table? What is he drinking? What does he put in the water? What does he use Gatorade? Who knows? Anthony Gordon. Quick snap. Throw out of the sack. Bring us down back to earth, please, defense. Riding a couple highs off those plays. Now Anthony Gordon brought back down to earth. Minnesota will try and do it again here. Gordon gets the snap. Flushed and the sack. And you had Dalvin Cook back there blocking, and he just couldn't do it. Take a peek. Dalvin Cook picked the wrong side. We'll see if Anthony Gordon can convert this 3rd and 22. Not a lot of plays in the playbook designed to get you this amount of yardage, but you're here, you might as well. Obvious 2-down territory here. Gordon gets the snap. Throws. KJ caught. They got 1 yard to get. Oh my heavens. And KJ Osborne channeling his inner Justin Jefferson. 9 catches, 198. And Anthony Gordon had Tyler Johnson wide open right side. He just missed him. Oh boy. So here we go. I formation. 4th and 1. They need 1 measly little minuscule yard. Vikings. Turn, give CJ. They don't get it. So 3rd and 3. This is a big down for Minnesota defensively. Tua, Troy Dye, and looks like GJ Wanham will bring him down. So they'll split a sack. I do believe they're still within territory for a field goal opportunity. This to make it 58-21. Snap spot kick is away. Angles into the left side. Was looking bad. Like it was going to be a doink. But kick is good. Everything at this team. Man coverage, zone blitz, man blitz. They're doing everything just about. Jalen Waddle off the pesky end around. No gain. Here's the end of the 3rd quarter. 58-21. Your score at the end of 3. Tua still in the game. Trying to get him his mid-season reps. Mostert in the backfield. Play action. Couple big shots coming through on Jasicki, but he'll make the catch. Left side, near a 1st down marker. Bring up 3rd and 7. It's a phantom toss to Mostert. Punch ball. Cam Bynum tried to punch the ball out prior to Mostert going out of bounds. It's not going to work. Taylor Rapp on the coverage again. And this holds them to a field goal. This to make it 61-21 in a 40-point game here in the fourth quarter. Snap spot kick. Angles to the right side, but it's good. Oh my heavens. Every single time. We'll see. Gordon from the gun again. My goodness, did he attend Hogwarts? Because he got on top of his broom and he floated across the first down marker. Anthony Gordon must be checked to see if he's a wizard, Harry. Anthony Gordon from the gun gets the snap. Looks over his options. There's not that many. He throws it. And Tyler Johnson had to be turned into a battering ram like they're breaching Helm's Deep. As, my goodness. I mean, what a bad throw by Gordon. He had to turn into a battering ram. Another throw across the middle. Caught TJ Hawkinson, who will get up to the 30. A lot of movie references coming across here for Randy in the late goings of this game. Split back shotgun for Gordon. Gets the snap. It's got a man deep. Thielen. Incomplete. Soft defense there. Breaking it up. Oh boy. I mean, Thielen, you got to come down with these balls here. Gordon talking to Dalvin. Gets the snap. Anthony Gordon using his legs here this quarter. And my goodness, that's 2 first downs this drive alone with his legs. Oh my heavens. So here we go. Gordon, empty setback, gets the snap. Throw middle. Caught Hawkinson inside the 5 now. They go no huddle. What's going to happen here, folks? Oh, we'll tell you. Gordon, snap. Flushed. Throws. Oh, just overthrows Colin Johnson for a touchdown. Ooh. And here we go. Gordon from the gun gets the snap. Throws the back of the end zone. In between 2 defenders. TJ Hawkinson, touchdown Vikings. Ill-advised throw. TJ Hawkinson will throw the hatchet out of a sack. TJ Hawkinson had to come back for this thing, and thank goodness that he did. I mean, you're just throwing up darts at the dartboard at this point with this kid. But he's getting the job done. Now with 2 touchdowns, more points than his starting quarterback. Gordon. Gun. 2-point conversion. Looks. Fires in the back. Caught by Adam Thielen. It's converted. Adam Thielen money from the dirt. And left the game with an injury. He's now converted another one. And it's 61-29. And he's just heaving it. I mean, he's playing backyard football out here. 4th and 10. Minnesota, you got to get something. You have to convert this. Gordon. Gun. Snap. Throw. KJ with the catch. Oh my heavens. KJ Osborne again on the stopping route. And what the hell is happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Gordon. Fakes the run. Throws middle. Caught. That is Cordero Patterson. And he had TJ Hawkinson wide open near the end zone. He completely missed him. And here comes Gordon. Pump fakes one way. Goes one. Goes. Oh my God. You got to float it. You have to float it. That was almost intercepted. Anyway, here we go. Anthony Gordon. Throw middle. Knocked away. Xavier Howard on the coverage again. And it's quickly 3rd and 10 once more. Obvious 2-down territory, but you got to pick it up. Gordon from the lone set. You got to give it up for the kid. He's really hanging in here, and he goes back to KJ. You go to the well too many times, it's going to dry up. That's exactly what happened there, but They're leaving the offense out there, obvious reasons. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Darden. We have a Darden sighting. Fresh off the practice squad, Gordon. Low snap corralled. Throws it for Darden! Touchdown! Fresh off the practice squad, Darden, after Gordon faking the run. Jalen Darden, the 5'8" wide receiver, puts on a COVID mask. Maybe he's got COVID like Randy, who knows? But Jalen Darden in traffic, the 5'8" who's who from the practice squad, not only converts the 4th down, but gets the touchdown. Okay, so we got some options here. Greg Joseph's kick is good. 61-36. It's about over from midway through the first quarter. We finally hit the final 2-minute warning of the game. And seems like it's been taking forever. More movie references coming out. Randy Replay is getting fined. Mostert run to the right. Tackle for a loss. DJ Wanham. He'll celebrate despite being down big here in the 4th quarter. It was worse at one point, if you can believe it. Anthony Gordon. Couple touchdowns thrown here in the later going. 2nd and 12. Mostert backfield. Give us to the aforementioned Mostert. Jalen Johnson. There is a timeout being called by the Vikings. Okay. Okay. Prolong the inevitable, I guess. 3rd and 7 now. Minnesota. Tua. Shotgun. They're going to play it. Tua. Flushed. Daniil Hunter puts him out of field goal range. Another timeout being called. We're going to have to get an explanation on why these timeouts are happening, but Daniil Hunter will pick up his 2nd sack of the game, and they're going to go for a field goal. I do believe that would have kicked him out, but it did not. 1:10 left to go. This to make it 64-36. Snap spot kick. No good. Short and to the left, just like never mind. So short and to the left. And you got to believe this is some scouting work on what you have on Anthony Gordon. Got to believe it. Anyway, here we go. Gordon, shotgun, gets the snap. Sack. Timeout. So Kevin O'Connell probably scouting Anthony Gordon here. No fault to him on that sack. I mean, that was just an utter display of disgusting offensive line play there. They're still beating us. Yes, they are. It is crazy out here. It is bad. In the rain. Gordon throws. Low ball batted away. Had a guy. Good defense, and now it's 3rd and 22. It is 4-down territory. All things considered. Here we go. Gordon, 3rd and 22. Throws incomplete. Trayvon Diggs looking on. And here we are, 4th and 22, Minnesota. Why the hell not? You go for it. You get it. You look good. You don't, well, you're going to lose anyway. Gordon, big throw. He's got KJ Osborne left side. Goes out of bounds inside the 25. And he's going to hit his dance. Do the wibbly wobbly. Oh my heavens, Anthony Gordon. Not only that, KJ Osborne getting open in a lackluster zone defense and turning on the Jets. Actually, that was man coverage, as you see by the previous play. Brought to you by AWS, changing the game at every single turn. Imagine what it could do for your business, AWS. Anthony Gordon from the gun. It's the snap. Throws it up for KJ. Caught. Touchdown Vikings. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic, but You cannot see KJ Osborne out there. And Anthony, whatever his first name is, Gordon, throws his fourth touchdown of the contest. And Trayvon Diggs is like, go grab the bull by the horns and hump it into submission. This game doesn't look as bad as it once was. Thank you, Anthony Gordon, who now stands in the shotgun. Taps his right booty cheek. Gordon, looking, throwing. Oh, just overthrew Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook to convert the 2-point conversion, making it look all that better on paper. Greg Joseph to kick it away. 42 seconds left to go in the game. This should just do it. We do have some high points to hang our hat on. KJ Osborne having a career day out here, looking like he's JJ, but he's not. He's KJ trying to be JJ. Big hit Troy Dice. CJ Ham with a couple big hits. And Andrew Anthony Gordon coming out here and just putting on a show here in the fourth quarter. Other than that, Trayvon Diggs with a nice little acrobatic interception. And Dalvin Cook having a good day, all things considered. Tua will start the countdown, and oh boy. Here we go. Minnesota in their field goal block. Count it down with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. L, but we get a moral victory. There you have it. The neon lights of Miami coming aglow here for this one. There's Jasicki, there's Gaskin, or Jasecki, however you want to look at it. Tua walking away victorious. So the Minnesota Vikings will fall to 3-3 on the season after beating Chicago last week in a nail biter. And we're 1-1 after our trip to London. We get the bye next week, and gotta believe this roster will be looked at by all entities of the Minnesota Vikings front office. Let me tell you one thing. KJ Osborne will not be cut or traded. Let's get into these player stats. We'll look at the Minnesota Vikings because that's what you're here for. Anthony Andrew Gordon. It is Anthony. That's correct. We're just going to call him Andrew. 89.4 QB rating. He was 22 of 44. That is 50% completion percentage for those of you that didn't know how to do math or simply didn't look over here. 363 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. Playing way better than Kirk Cousins did here today in the rain. Speaking of, Kirk Cousins was 24 of 40, 292, 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions. Now putting him in the negative as far as turnovers to touchdown ratios. Dalvin Cook, pretty solid day. 20 carries, 83 yards, a touchdown, and a fumble, his third in the last 2 games. Anthony Gordon, surprisingly second, 4 carries, 41 yards. Cordero Patterson, just 4 carries, 15 yards. He was more involved in the receiving game here today. And then CJ Ham, 1 for -1 off the 4th down goal line stand. You get a touchdown, you make it look a little bit more better. Receiving, KJ Osborne, 14 catches, 298, 2 tutties. My heavens, also had a drop. TJ Hawkinson, 10 catches, 123, his first multiple double-digit catch game here in Minnesota. 1 touchdown. Tyler Johnson, 9 for 121. Adam Thielen, 4 for 43 and a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 4 for 11. Colin Johnson, 3 for 21. And Jalen Darden, I think the story of the day. The 5'8", 174 receiver out of North Texas signed off the practice squad this week. Came in, 1 touchdown, 1 catch. My heavens. Cordero Patterson, 1 for 16. Blocking, nobody cares about blocking. Going to go to defense. Look at total tackles, and in his first game in purple, Taylor Rapp leads the team with 10 tackles. Javon Holland also had 10. Jalen Johnson with 8. Daniil Hunter, Cam Bynum with 6. DJ Wanham, Carlton Davis, Joshua Metellus, Trayvon Diggs, Jordan Hicks, Troy Dye, each with 5. CJ Hammond, Zadarius, each with 3. Tackles for loss, despite not getting back there too much today in terms of sacks, we had a bunch of TFLs. 4 for Daniil Hunter, 3 for DJ Wanham, 2 for Holland, 1 for Dye and Dalvin Tomlinson. 3 sacks today, 2 of them being Daniil Hunter, and then DJ Wanham and Troy Dye will split one. 1 pick, Trayvon Diggs, the acrobatic diving catch. Pass deflections, we had 4, 2 by Jalen Johnson, 1 by Adam Thielen, had to turn into a defender on his own route, and then Carlton Davis. Forced fumbles, 1 by Javon Holland, picked up by Dalvin Tomlinson. Excuse me, here today. No block kicks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings. Among the bad spots here, Greg Joseph 0 for 2 on field goals. Oof. Ouch. Longest attempted was a record-setting 64-yarder. Missed it horribly. And then 2 for 3 on extra points. So back to his ways. Back to his missing ways. I do believe that was the Packer game. He missed 2 potential game winners. Maybe it was the Eagle game. I can't remember. He missed 2 potential game winners and then an extra point, repeating his performance. So it goes good game, bad game, good game, bad game. So his next game should be a good one. So that's kind of what we're hoping for. Hopefully it will be, as it's in the confines of US Bank Stadium. Punting, Ryan Wright, 2 punts, 80 yards, netting 42 of them inside the 20. Kick return, Cordero Patterson, 9 for 204. And Cordero Patterson, 2 for 8 on the punt return. This has been Randy Replay. Once again, your Minnesota Vikings fall. Could have been worse. Also could have been better. Team just hasn't looked the same since coming back from London. They get the much needed bye week next week, and then we're at home against Tyler Call of Duty Murray and the Arizona Cardinals, who are graciously hosting the Super Bowl this year. This has been a presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, or reusage of said broadcast is strictly, you guessed it, prohibited without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or any of its subsidiaries. This has been Randy Replay. See you in just a minute. And hello and welcome back to the main screen. The Dolphins will climb to 3-3, and the Vikings will fall to 3-3. With all precincts not reporting all the scores for the moment, still in first place in the NFC North. The Lions need to lose. The Bears won, so they will climb to 2-4. Randy Replay, back at it again here in the main screen. We do have a trade offer from the 49ers. We'll take a look at that. And they want to give us Brock Purdy for our 2023 second and third round picks. So they must have been watching the game and said, hey, we'll help you out a little bit. So we'll, and we also have trade offers for Taylor Rapp, highly coveted strong safety. The Colts keep calling. We're not going to trade him for Odier Jingbo and Brian Edwards. It's just not going to happen. And a 7th round. Give us a first and maybe we'll talk, Indy. Well, through 6 games, the Minnesota Vikings have split in Kevin O'Connell's first season as a head coach. 3-3 is your record. The Minnesota Vikings fall to the tune of 61-42. Be sure to tune in next week as Randy replays bye week extravaganza, the second favorite time of the year. For Randy Replay, we go over everything Minnesota Vikings football, what the roster looks like, stats, if any records were broken, and what Randy thinks this team should do to better themselves. It's a good time of year to be a Vikings fan when Randy lends his 2 cents. That's just about it. We didn't really have any injuries. We will take a look at it for S&Gs just to see who we get back. We should get JJ back for the fan appreciation game here. Lewis Seen still out 6 weeks with a broken collarbone. And Jalen Naylor 5 weeks with that dislocated ankle. So JJ will be slated to return for the fan appreciation game, and I think fans will appreciate that when we take on the Arizona Cardinals and the Kyler Call of Duty Murray-led offense. This has been Randy Replay. As always, I will see you in the next one.